Okay, so we're continuing Hildibrand with Ashura. This is the last fight I have to do before I'm done with fighting in the game. So I'm excited, unless there's a dungeon in the .5 patch.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge, or will you bleed? The frail shall fall. You've not time to blink. Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage. Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish. Hear the gleaming edge. Unmerciful light shine upon you. Behold the six-fold blade. Fury be my strength. I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel. Of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. Show me your steel. Hear the gleaming edge. Unmerciful light shine upon you. Behold the six-fold blade. The face of battle is ever-changing. Joyful is your downfall. I will scatter your bones. Will you dodge, or will you bleed? You've not time to blink. Show me your steel.
Whoa! Ah, nice comments. Okay, let me see. Okay. Sorry for the wait there. I just had to do in real life stuff. Good show, yo. Would seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, mother and father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Vanudi's wrongdoings. The divine Ashura, defeated, turn the wheel, we flee for now. Who is flying that starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel Master Poo Poo? No, I did not. It's my friendship. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in turn, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology, but that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out of the jungle, and there left me to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure of my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, they are not like all that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they are all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized, and we're all in the vicinity. Think, damn it, think. If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I can't conceive of no logical solution. Think together. Inspector Brandyhild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Garbert's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion. Yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I have no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildibrand, it is you who must fling me. Skyward as only a Mandeville can. I lost my grip. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift in posture should generate enough lift and precessional motion to, yes, I can still make it. "'Tis too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day." Inspector Brandyhild, our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for, but be well, my friends. No, like Brandyhild. And is this case closed for Inspector Brandyhild? Nay, my loyal assistant, as to check off the old gentleman, our dear Brandyhild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of your own, if only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandyhill will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns amongst friends, eh? Our home planet, it was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had herefore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived at our miraculous planet, lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos. I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildibrand. Those touched by despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fall prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with your generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here, on your star? Well, of course you must stay. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Mommy! Oh, Inspector, not again. Wait for me. Oh, never a dull moment around our Hildibrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes. Not with an impervious Mandervillian on board. Funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, 'twas made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. What? Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage that which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy tapped into that cosmic sun essence. Oh, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Like, lore-wise, maybe actually. Um, every thing appears to be under control here. So let us return to the city, shall we? Once more do I find myself hurtling at her superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo Poo on the way back, I believe have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. You needn't neglect your other commitments, of course, but I would welcome your continued cooperation. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and Lad and the Blocky Lad will be back for more cases after you know it. You've gone above and beyond for us, yo, so I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have a duplication facility or other such technologies on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Ah, the way they run is so stupid and silly. It seems Poo Poo wasn't planning on invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, yo. Your unfalling support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of strange and inexplicable of the But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and the inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I am the very man for the job. Yo. Hildebrand will return? This guy. Hey, he lived. Okay. And that's it for Hildebrand, I believe. That's right, I can't use mounts here. Well, I might as well do the Manderville upgrading weapon thing while I'm here. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. It was a nice little side story. Well, not little, but nice side story. I don't know what they're gonna do next for Dontrell Hildibrand. Couldn't tell you. Well, don't just stand there with your thumbs up your ass. Let's see the goods. These are proper skyrocks, and no mistake, Godward's not back yet. But I reckon we can get a head start on extracting that special oil it is. Bugger, this might as well be cooking grease for all the conductivity it's got. I must have botched one or two of the steps, but which one? Pretty sure I followed them instructions to the damn letter. There was no fault in your process, Master Gerald. Oh, then how do you explain this bottle of weak piss sitting on the anvil? It has yet to undergo the final treatment, an advanced oil pressing technique passed down through generations of Mandeville lubricant enthusiasts. It'll take more than some enthusiastic oil pressing to bring this liquid up to snuff. O ye of little faith, observe. Ye gods, man, what in the hell are you stripping down to your small clothes for? I should have known you were just some degenerate fop. Patience, Master Gerald. This is merely the prelude. Feel the mighty squats of the Mandermill man. That should be enough to get the juices flowing. Now to demonstrate the aforementioned technique. A single drop of potency-empowered Mandeville perspiration. Ye gods, it's full of stars. But that doesn't change anything. You're still just an eccentric old bugger prancing about and sweating on things. Maybe so, but to look closer, Master Gerald. Thus is the Exolamanderville made ready. What do you mean, ready? All you did was add your drippings. Bugger me. It ain't possible. Don't suppose you're gonna explain this, are? One does not simply reveal the tricks of one's trade, especially long-guarded family traditions. As fellow professionals, I'm sure you understand. Aye, well, it makes no difference to me. Wouldn't be caught dead doing them creepy poses. Bracing banter aside, I do believe this puts us in possession of the necessary components. 'Tis your time to shine, Master Geralt. Oh, I'll shine alright. You're a cut above the average craftsman, I'll grant you that, but you still run if you rungs to climb. Best shield your eyes, ladies and gents, 'cause my work is positively blinding. Thank you, Kumabot, Defender. Success, just as I predicted. That right there is a collaborative masterpiece. The Manderville Spear. Yeah. That I would live to see my ancestors' wondrous forge work recreated. You've made me a happy Manderville man, yo. Let's not break out the bubbly booze just yet, your lordship. We've got a ways to go before we can call our work finished. Master Gerald is quite right. I've neglected to properly explain that this is but the first stage of a much grander creation. The bare bones of the weaponry, if you will. Aye, now begins the endless chore of refinement, which means I'll be stuck here for God knows how long. I am loath to monopolize your time, my good blacksmith, but the manual is written in the most confounding cipher. I'm not even certain when I will finish decoding the next step in the process. So I'm to sit idle then? At least I have a few bottles of quality liquor to keep me company. A regrettable yet unavoidable delay. Let us reconvene when the manual has given up its secrets, shall we? Meanwhile, I leave the weaponry in your battle-hardened hands. When next we meet, your report of its performance will be indispensable in guiding our improvements. And should you wish to experiment with a different variety of Manderville weapon, then this highly trained House Manderville artisan is at your service. I've impaired to him the necessary techniques for facilitating this initial stage of crafting. He requires only a contribution of Mandium meteorite to forge a weapon of your choosing. Another near-naked bastard. What do you Mandir folks have against trousers? Oh. You know what? I don't even want to know. Just leave the smithing to me. When I do a job, I do it right. Very well, then I shall return anon. I am most eager to see the next stage of our masterpiece take shape. That's not too worse than what I already have, but yeah. Still, it's my first relic weapon. Yeah, did it. Curious as to what this is. Lord Godbert is truly an exceptional craftsman. If I am to follow in his footsteps, I must demonstrate the same discipline, sacrifice, and willingness to limit my wardrobe to the bare essentials. Okay. Yo, how are you finding the Manderville weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was the hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it can't always be better, and it sounds like Albert's ready to build on the bare bones of what we've produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship. Yo, so good of you to come. I've had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels like an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. 'Twould seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must apply yet another variety of meteorite. Much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against another, a rare condorite in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something far more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you overdramatic peacock. Tell us already. My ancestors' tome is, well, it is as much journal as it is instructional guide, and Godbrand details a history of failure to alleviate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wilds, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome friends that crossed his path. Post-battle clarity filled the spirit, and miracle of miracles, his very next attempt at augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipe for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessing of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Yo. Following a mildly strenuous encounter with one Dr. Ligwe. However, I conducted Master Gerald that martial mediation is as yet woefully inadequate. You think me smashing skulls instead of ingots somehow improves me forging instincts? I guarantee it. In fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suspect the next rung of Manderville mastery will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs. Nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. Yo, if you would be so kind as to join Master Gerald at Wind Weft, I shall be with you momentarily. He wants me to fight some poor sap out at Winterfell. Waste of my bloody time if he asked me. Well, here I am, so is me perfect opponent. Eager to begin, I see. Capital. Follow me and we can get this clarifying combat underway. A flimsy little mimic. Now I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin'd be on the smitty, as it should be, which is why I've set this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. Right, then let's do this. Tricky little bastard. I know what this calls for. A generous application of Manderville mandated lubrication. At least I don't have to do it this time. What did you just slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville. My good man. Feel it sink into your muscles and augment your natural prowess. 'Tis the oil of champions. You know, I do feel oddly powerful. Ah, take that, Tin Man. What a rush. I've never wanted to forge some of that so badly. Is this that battle enlightenment you was on about? The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. Then let's get to work. As before, your job is to bargain for meteorite chunks from Jubrana. Rorona knows the supplier with the chorderite we need. I'll head back and warm up the furnace. Oh, even at its weakest, watching my men do battle is always a threat. A treat. Yes, I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman set to his lowest parameters, and while the Salamandreville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects. The most daunting opponent you see is the prison of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gained from prevailing in what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real. Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the chondrite, I must attend to my part of the preparations. Need 1500, 13, 12, 1700. Wait, no, my math's terrible. I need like 1,225 to progress this story. And I have no battles left that are required, so that's the end of this quest line for a long time. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Maybe if they turn it to what's it called? Alex Stones of Poetics, then maybe when Dawn Trail comes out, we'll see. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.